Hey, it's good to see you again. Happy Thursday. So, on Tuesday, we talked about encouragement, and today we're just going to continue that. There's this verse in Hebrews that says, as long as it is called today, encourage one another so that sin doesn't dishearten. Now, the author in Hebrews has a much more profound point than I'm going for today. He's weaving through talks of the difficulty in the ancient Hebrews had, and how that connects to the Christian story, and how that connects to Christ and salvation. And it is a much more grand narrative in Hebrews 5 that I'm using. I just actually really like the verse. I just think it connects in well with something that I think it's important that we're working on right now, and that is the goal to encourage people. Right now there are a lot of things that I miss. I miss being able to drop the kids off at school and know they're having a great time with their friends. Uh, I miss being able to go to some of the church services that we have, or some of our social gatherings. I miss my sports club, our Taekwondo dojang. Um, but I miss walking down the street, or I miss going grocery shopping and nodding and smiling at people and having them nod and smile back. It's not as bad outside, but it really is inside. Everybody is moving around pretty discouraged, pretty disheartened. It's definitely that get in and get out mentality. And I know that's what we're supposed to do. We aren't supposed to be lingering in stores, but maybe it's something about the Maritimer in me, the Nova Scotian in me, that I just like to look people in the eye and nod and smile. I like to be able to ask, "How are you doing?" and it not be a lot of doom and gloom. There's this heaviness, and as this heaviness is affecting us, it's easy to become discouraged. It's easy to lose hope. It's easy to um, fall into negative habits. It's easy to allow sin to dishearten. And what's the remedy for that? The author of Hebrews says that the remedy for that is to encourage one another, to pick one another up, to help people along. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're focusing on now. That's what we focused on Tuesday, and that's what we're going to focus on again today. The importance to encourage. I mean, what do we mean when we say encourage? We mean give more courage. We mean look at a person who's beginning to falter, who's beginning to slow down, who just needs a little bit of input, and to give them that. To give them a little of your strength, a little of your compassion, a little of your love and care, to strengthen them for their journey and what's to come. So today, like Tuesday, I'm going to ask that you have an opportunity to encourage yourself, because we can be our own cheerleaders if we need to be. We can encourage ourselves. I mean, listen, maybe you started this period of time, this quarantine, this self isolation time, and you thought you were going to be so productive. There were going to be these books you were going to read. You were going to exercise at home. Um, the cleaning that your house needed to do. Now you're finally gonna have some time to do it. I mean, maybe you walk into this thinking, yeah, I gotta have all this free time on my hands. Look what I can do, and it just hasn't materialized. That's not what's happened. Your stress levels have been too high. The work that you need to do from home takes longer than you thought it would. It's just the act of going for groceries just drains you for the day. Whatever it is, it's important to encourage ourselves, to look ourselves in the eye, so to speak, to go face to face with ourselves in the mirror, or just to whisper a little note to us that, you know what? I did this today. I did this. I achieved this goal. Maybe it was just, I got up. I did the hygiene things I'm supposed to do. I brushed my teeth. I brushed my hair. I made meals. I helped my kids, if you have them, with some of their schoolwork. Um, I just did it. I did all of the things that had to be done today, and I did it. Give yourself some encouragement. Take an opportunity to pat yourself on the back, because it's a difficult season and there is lots of things that can be discouraging. So take a little extra time for self encouragement. Look at the thing that you did well and acknowledge it. So today, for me, I I made sure we didn't waste leftovers. Lunch, simplest thing. I made food to go with our pasta sauce. I made some more pasta, so I didn't waste food. And then I made French toast for supper, just because I felt like it. I haven't had French toast in forever. Today was a good time for French toast. Now, after that, find an opportunity to encourage somebody outside of someone outside of your house, or someone you're living with, family member. But find someone that you can pass a note of encouragement to. Maybe that's digital, or maybe it's physical. I mean, if you have an opportunity to physically write an encouraging note and send it to somebody, I would do that. Heck, drop one in the mail. Send a postcard. Just a kind of an inflated thinking of you card, saying, this conversation we had the other day, it meant so much to me. Thank you so much for carrying me. Postage stamp in the mail. Note of encouragement. You can go far. Or maybe you are walking down the street and you see somebody and you really take that time to look them in the eye and smile and say, hey, I'm glad you're up for a walk. It's good to get out in a nice day, isn't it? Take an opportunity to find someone and encourage them. That's it for me. Thanks so much. We'll look forward to connecting with you on our digital service on Sunday. Or if you feel like driving into our parking lot, you can catch the same digital service only on an FM band into our parking lot. I mean, in fairness, if you're watching this video, you probably don't need the FM service. But if you just want to, smile and wave at somebody from 2 parking spaces over, it's an option for you too. So again, thanks so much. Blessings on you, and be safe.